teams in the game square off. The Atlanta Braves and the Milwaukee Brewers. Boog Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Singy today, of course, will be treated to the sausage race and some really good baseball.
Yeah, these fans love their Brewers, and I love the way they run the show here in Milwaukee. I mean, the fans are into it.
And pitching in this game, Logan Henderson. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
Throws to first in time. One out in the top of the first. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. The 2-2.
That's a ball. Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Michael Harris the second. Next to bat for the Braves. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Payoff pitch. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A solo shot. The Braves score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Atlanta draws first blood with the solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here at American Family Field. And going for Atlanta, Martin Perez. Singy, he's got a chance to do something pretty special here.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Not in time.
He's in there. He's safe.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Man at first. Next for the Brewers, William Contreras. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 2 away.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Got him swinging. Milwaukee leaves one. Still behind by a count of 1-0.
Here comes the mic when I come through. Get up, stand up, get things better. Nothing's gonna change if you give up.
Second inning set to go. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Ozzie Albies. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And a 1-2. To the right side, Terang. Whips it to first. One out in the second.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Mauricio Dubon.
Out to short. In time to Vaughn. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss as that one was high.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0.
Just like a real for real. Gotta re-up the deal.
Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the second. Andrew Vaughn up now for the Brewers. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Hit in the air out to center field. Harris gets under it, and there's one down.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
The 1-2.
No. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Yelich set down on strikes.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Now it's going to be Joey Ortiz. Swing and a base hit. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. New inning getting started. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. The count 2-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Base hit center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Over to Terang. 1 on the ball. 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Riley comes in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Swings and misses, struck him out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. Back here at American Family Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Number 12 getting ready to hit.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Up next for the Brewers, the left fielder, number 11, Jackson. Go Rio.
Towards first. Olsen takes it himself, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 outs, base is empty. This is Bryce Terang. The 1-1. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Throws to first. That ends the frame. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail things here 2-0.
I don't ask permission, rather act first and ask forgiveness. Self-made on ice. High play, got 2 lights.
Back here in Milwaukee, now in for the Braves. Michael Harris the second. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 now. Got him. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
1 down. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Hit on the ground, might be 2. The flip, 1 at second. On to first, safe. So they get 1, but a really nice try there. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and that'll do it. 1 left for Atlanta, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the 4th, William Contreras. Up now for the Brewers. On the ground to the left. Throw on to Olsen. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Brewers, the right fielder, number 9, Jake Bauer.
Swing and a miss as he was late. The Braves up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Andrew Vaughn now at the plate.
The first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
In the air to left center. And that's the 3rd out. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Just put on your best and relieve your stress. Hey, feels like a holiday. Bills paid, sipping lemonade up in the shade.
Ready now for the 5th inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. The 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
The 2-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Sends it to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
For Atlanta, the catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. 2 down, nobody on. And that is out of play. Up the middle. Nice grab to first. Nicely done for the out. Down in order go the Braves. But they're on top 2-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Up next for the Brewers, third baseman number 3, Joey Ortiz.
On the ground right side, and that chance handled in plenty of time to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Luis Lara. Comes a 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching Brewers baseball on The Show, Wisconsin. Here in Milwaukee. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Big step like 4-5. Keep your cool, won't be no fire. I'm fresh like water, no daughter. Might tell a joke, but I ain't gon' lie. On my lap like evil genius, jump out the changes, demon time. I'ma get it laid back like evil Steven. Don't need a reason to be on down. Stand on BUSIN. Yes, I'm blessed like him.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Logan Henderson is done, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back. So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, DL Hall.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Matt Olson up to the plate. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
1-2 now.
Ball up.
Swings and misses. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a swing and a miss, and the inning is over. Braves go down quickly here. They're up 2-0.
Leading off for the Brewers, the shortstop.
The 1-1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. To the right side, Olsen. He takes it on his own. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The 1-1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Everything came together for him. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing. Hard hit ball.
1 out. Runner at second. Bryce Terang, the next to hit. Base hit into the outfield. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Martin Perez, done for the day. He exits with the lead and gave them a really nice performance. New pitcher on the bump when we get back. So a lefty out of the pen, Ray Kerr.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. Flips it for 1, and that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. We're through 6 full. This is Brewers. We go to the top of the 7th. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Ozzie Albies. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
That one to first. Vaughn. He'll do it himself, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. 2 down, nobody on. Popped up. And that is that. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 2-1. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change.
Now pitching for
New pitcher on now, Dylan Dodd.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a big swing and a miss. That one way inside. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the tying run is on base. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Up the middle, Jarvis flips it behind his back. And two. What a play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The Braves holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. On the ground. And that one handled. On to first. That's the third out. Inning over. Brewers go down quietly. They're down 2-1.
When I look into your eyes, I feel like I'm in paradise. And even when the sun rises.
Back. And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Righty reliever out of the pen, Chad Patrick.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
The 2-1. And there's a foul ball. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the third inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
That's to third. Over to Terang. One. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. Grounds one to short. In time to Vaughn. And that's the inning. And the Braves go down quietly. They lead it 2-1. Back here in Milwaukee. Here. Third baseman, Joey Ortiz. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. And the count 1-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this eighth inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Here's a 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. And that one popped in the air, left field. 2 up, 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. 2 down, nobody on. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
Talk about a clutch swing of the bat. He just changed this game in a big way. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So it's all. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Dylan Lee.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here the bottom half of the 8th inning. There's a swing and a miss. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. But this clutch home run gets us even again. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. The 1-1. Out to short. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Fought off foul. The 1-2. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. To first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder, Michael
Stepping
Harris.
in, Michael Harris the second. 2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boo. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in. Like
runner on the go. And this one could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. And in the 9th, they take the lead.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now it's the second baseman, Mauricio Dubon. Man at second. On the ground, right side, Terang. Gets it to first, and that is that. The Braves add 1 on the RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. And here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Raisel Iglesias on to try and close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Hit in the air, right field. Acuna gets there. He's under it. And a quick out, number one. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Out to short. Throw on to Olsen.
You're out.
Just one out remaining for the Brewers.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So it's their last chance in this one. Jake Bowers. Up down. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And a foul ball. Iglesias is just one strike away. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the ninth on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You've got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.